Hey, how come you two aren't on the dance floor?
Well, I'm waiting for Duke.
Yeah, and I'm sort of waiting for Felicia. She brought her coat upstairs.
And also we were indulging in a little shop talk while we were alone and we wouldn't bore anyone else.
So is my brother going to earn an honest living at the end of the week?
Uh-huh.
You bet, buddy. Straight ahead.
And it's going to be something very important and interesting.
Well, my impatient friend, at last.
At last.
Well, that gives us all the more to celebrate.
I'm really glad it's coming together for you again.
Thanks, Jake. So am I.
You know, in my opinion, Felicia looks as lovely without the fur as she did wearing it.
Oh, hello, sweetheart. You know what Tony just said?
What?
He said you look just as beautiful, if not more beautiful, without some fur.
All right, well, thank you. Felicia, was it really hard to fly that fur from your body?
It was. When I was a little girl, I used to dream of having a long white fur with a trail behind me.
Well, honey, that's because of your genes. You're from a long line of Aztec princesses.
Well, something went wrong because I know for a fact they were
Feathers.
You'll excuse us. I hear music.
Have fun.
Thank you.
Me? I guess? Oh,
I would love to dance with you as soon as I get back, okay? But I'm going to try to find out how my band members are going to get paid. Will you excuse me?
Hurry back.
All right.
Did you see Duke when you were upstairs?
Yeah, they were just finishing up on a meeting. Anna?
Yeah.
You and Duke have become very close, haven't you?
Yes?
You don't mind my asking, do you?
No, it's true, and I'm sure it's very obvious.
Well, I'm glad. He's a very nice man.
You know, after Robert, I didn't think I'd ever get close to another man.
Well, you found yourself another good man, that's for sure.
I'm glad you approve.
Oh, I do. How often can you find a considerate and decent man all at once? And that's only just to name a few of his good qualities.
And Robin loves me. You know, it's funny, when you become a mother, everything has to relate to the child. I mean, it's so important. Or it just doesn't work.
You know something? I had the feeling that the two of you would get together.
I certainly didn't. We were so scrappy with each other at the beginning. Well, I was, anyway.
Well, I like to think that I had a little bit to do with it.
You did?
I was the one that picked out the love sonnets that Duke gave you.
Oh. They were lovely. You picked those out?
I did because I knew he was falling in love with you.
I wonder what's keeping him. You know, was he still in a meeting when you were up there?
Oh, yeah, he was just finishing up on a meeting.
Well, I think I'm going to go and tell him that enough of work for the night, and he's going to come down here and enjoy himself.
Okay.
Agreed.
No good?
Well, it's touch and go. The amount of money we have to launder is flooding the pipeline. It's a question of timing. It's a bloody split second.
You know, ever since we stopped that hit tonight, I've been kicking myself.
What, you're sorry you helped me save Frisco?
No.
And what are you talking about?
I haven't been much of a friend.
Now what are you talking about?
I introduced you to the mob. That was sure no favor.
Don't you blame yourself for that. I went in there with my eyes open. I could have said no. I could have walked out and closed the door. I was the fool. I believed they would keep their promise to me and not involve me in their violence. And don't you blame yourself for that either.
I got a right to worry when you start saying no to guys like that, Duke.
Oh, Angel, maybe tonight we'll bought Frisco a little extra time.
You didn't buy much time from where I'm sitting.
I have to find a way to save that lad. You know that, don't you?
If Frisco screws up Plan B, you'll both be dead. There's someone at the door.
Go get it. And go down to the club and check up on things.
Right. Oh, hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello. Right. Enough work. There's a wonderful evening going on downstairs, and I think you should be part of it.
Oh, you can't begin to know. I have a dozen things on my mind this evening.
You're intense.
Am I now?
Yeah. Something wrong?
No. Nothing whenever you're here.
I'll always be here for you.
Oh, I pray you're right.
I think it's going.
What?
Tension.
Ah, yes, the tension. And I think a little more of this might help.
Oh, I had such a wonderful evening. I feel, I don't know, wrapped in cotton and without a care in the world. I really do.
I'm sorry I was so tied up with business this evening. I wasn't able to give you the attention you deserve.
Well, it was a very important evening for the club. Oh, God.
It was. It was. It was also quite successful, don't you think?
Oh, I do. In every way.
Wasn't Frisco smashing?
He's wonderful.
And Felicia, she is a pure delight.
Yeah.
And she looks stunning on the fur coat.
Yeah. You're going to have a very successful raffle next week, you know.
Next week.
Tension's returning.
What?
Yes, well, I mentioned next week and you thought of a million problems.
Yeah, they're business problems.
You know, you've got a friend for life in Felicia.
Really?
Yeah. She's probably your number 3 supporter.
And who's 1 and 2 then?
Well, who do you think? Robin and I, of course.
Well, I am a very fortunate man.
Yes, you are. And, if he isn't already, I'm sure that Felicia will get Frisco on the bandwagon. Don't you think they're a gorgeous couple? I think they're just so attractive.
Yes, I do. They're gorgeous. They're gorgeous.
And you know what? She is the most important thing in his life. I mean, he even risked his life for her one time.
He did?
Yeah, that's right.
When was that?
Well, it was a few years ago, kind of, well, before they got married, obviously. She was an heiress to a fortune, and, well, he saved her life, at least twice.
She must mean absolutely everything to him.
Oh, everything.
Just as you mean everything to me. Come here.
I believe you.
You do?
Yes.
That's important. That's very important.
Yeah. Felicia would do anything for Frisco. And I would for you. I mean, that's just how it is. Uh-oh. See? You've gone off again.
Oh, no. I'm thinking of the time. It's time to close the club or else it's close to it.
All right. And then what?
Well, then I wish it could be love for the rest of the night.
It can't.
Some business has come up. It's important. It's going to take till the small hours of the morning for me to attend to it. I'm sorry.
All right.
I'm going to go downstairs, though, and say goodnight to our good friends. Want to come with?
Yeah. All right. My shoes.
Put your shoes on.